All right, welcome to AC Flora High School in Fort Stewart, South Carolina. You just missed the visiting starting lineup.
That's fine.
And now, starting five for your AC Flora Falcons. At guard, a senior, number 2, Will Willard. Also at guard, a senior, number 4, Rob Johnson. At forward, the senior, number 13, Connor Wiley. At center, number 24, Amari Smith. And on the other forward, 6'3" senior, number 25, Smith West.
All right, all seniors?
All seniors starting 5, and potentially what would, and barring a shocking turn of events over the next couple weeks, a last time at home here for a lot of these seniors.
Yeah. All right, wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to stop and restart real quick. Okay, we're back. We're back. Very briefly out.
But no, I'm excited. A team from around my hometown that's been a school again for the last now 5 years.
All right. So I guess we're 0-0 against them?
Unless we played them in the 50s.
Okay.
I can't look back that far, unfortunately. Yeah. So we'll see. It's Amari Smith doing the honors with A.J. Austin, whose actual first name is Amaziah. Learned that today earlier, so. Yeah. Well, the Furies, again, this is, to put a little backstory into this team, because this is a team that I'm around, actually, from Greenville. They are a new team. A.J. Amaziah scores early. Or A.J. Austin. But what this team is Hillcrest, one of the big 5A schools in the state. They were so big that they built another school in Fountain Inn, obviously Fountain Inn High School. They were reconstructed in 2021, so they cut away from Hillcrest, who actually won state championships both in basketball and football in like the 2010s. Will Willard, welcome to the mix. So this is the first time we're playing them. They were 3A, now they moved to 4A, and it's kind of weird that a 5A and a 4A school pretty much reside in a very small county, because Fountain Inn's not that big. No. It's not even a county, it's just a small little town. It's about Simpsonville. There's no Simpsonville High School, but there is a Fountain Inn. That one rattles home. A.J. Austin again. That's not A.J. Austin, that's Cunningham. Well, they're a lot like us, Jeff. We were talking about that. Yeah. They're pretty much the same record, 14-11, 7-3 in the region. They were third. Of course, we were third in our region, which, apologies, I was not aware we were going to get third. I thought we were getting fourth, so no complaints of a home game. It's good to be back, you know.
Yeah, it is.
I wasn't expecting to do another men's basketball game, and of course our team now has a chance. They did bring a couple road crowd members with them as well, so should be a fun one. Amari Smith couldn't get that one to go. Defense looked to be by Moody. No, it's Austin. Austin, 6'5" forward. He has that ball inside, looks down low, he's got a pass. That's great defense from Spence. McDowell couldn't get it on the right block, and we'll go from right to left in the all whites, the home whites, for one final time. Left hand from Connor Wiley. He couldn't get that one to drop. Good defense again. That looks like Cunningham. Both teams very, very experienced is the right word to put it. A lot of juniors and seniors for this Fountain Inn team. The only one that is E.J. Lundy. He was the one on the right wing who just almost got it stolen, but he has stepped out. Great defense from Will. Of course, the Falcons starting 5 seniors. And immediately we'll check in our first junior is Kendall Bird. Will check in for Spence. Trying to, I feel like, match their athleticism. They're very physical and aggressive early, which is something we're going to have to match if we want to come away with a win here and try to get a rematch with our old friends that we saw a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting. Like, this is finally the time of the year that the football players like Kendall and
wide open right wing 3.
Like this is finally the point of the year where they have their basketball legs.
Yes.
Like they've been playing much better.
Great steal from Amari. Oh, just couldn't tiptoe the line. But no, you're right. You know, you come pretty much right off the football field. You got to get into basketball. You get in there really around December, and then all of a sudden you thrust into it. It's region, so you're trying to find your legs in some of these big-time region games. So now that we're at the middle of February, you've got a month and a half really of kind of getting your feet under you, and you're finally playing what you feel like could be your best basketball. Now, of course, it's always easier said than done, spinning all the way into the back far corner. I heard parents yelling that Austin never left the key. Doesn't really matter. On the fast break, Connor passes to the right wings. Kendall gets inside now, pass left wing to Will. He'll dribble foul line, and he'll pick it up looking for help. Rob will get it around the volleyball line. He picks up his dribble left wing, and it'll go right back to Will. Now Kendall far wing, driving into the paint. Bounce pass underneath. Amari can't handle it. Good defense from Fountain Inn. We're going to see this a lot, Jeff. They're very lengthy.
Yeah. It should be a pretty good game, right?
On paper, it looks like a great game. Great steal, though, from Will. Trying to get near corner. Instead, Will finds it. Now Rob Johnson, right wing three. That one off the back iron. Good rebound, though, Amari. He'll get it to Connor on the near side. He'll shoot about a 10-footer. That one's
pure. Like, if there were Vegas odds, it would be us by, what, 3 just because of the home?
Probably. I mean, I'm not sure how it works in basketball with how... I know football teams, you get around 3 points for being a home, but...
I can't remember if it's 3 or 1.5.
Left wing three on the way. That one rattles out. Good rebound by Amari. Got it to Rob, and Rob throws it away. No one paying attention.
Substitutions number 4.
So, I mean, this is the 8-9 game, so of course, you know, they're going to be pretty similar. Juice and Corbin will check in for Amari and Rob. It just feels like this game's going to be, you know, pretty even. I like our chances just because I think we played very well down the stretch. Winners of 4 straight Flora. Could have been 5 or 6 or 7, depending on if we could have just hung on against Lancaster.
Yeah,
and
it doesn't seem like there's a dominant team. Like Lancaster's the number 1 seed, right, in our half of the bracket.
Good hands from Will. That's going to be out off of, I think, Kendall.
Yeah, and we had 2 close games with them.
Yeah, Lancaster and AC Flora have only been separated over 2 meetings by 9 points. Now, you could argue 7 because there was 2 technical shots at the end of this game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, 9 points, technically 7 if you really want to do the numbers.
It's a couple possession game.
Yes, either way, 2 games that come down to the wire. You know our boys love another crack at them, but it's going to take a very good effort tonight to beat the Fury, or the Furies, I guess is what you call them. Good defense by Juice. Cunningham got inside as Juice played defense there, and now the Falcons will push it. Right to left, Will driving right hand all the way. That's off the near side, too strong. Austin grabs the board. Eubanks, who will throw it immediately up to Lundy, the only sophomore on the floor, and he walked and got blocked. All the 9-yard. Corbin Wiley playing face. First sub of the game will come in for the Fury. It's Amir Moody, the senior at point guard, 5'6". He will rival Corbin as the shortest person on the floor. Now pass up to Kendall. Get it over to Corbin, near side. And the Falcons can score. They're probably one of the more athletic teams in the region. They just a little streaky here and there. So if we can find our rhythm, tough team to beat, especially at home at the Nest. Will, far corner. He'll dribble inside into the lane. A double clutch. Will Willard. What we've been saying all year, Jeff, is we want to see Will take over. 7 points now of 9 here in the first about 5.5 minutes-ish. You know, Will's a senior who just wants to end his Falcons stint with a couple wins at home. Maybe an upset win over the number 1 seed next week, but again, you got to win this one. Now into the corner, good defense from Kendall and Juice. Got to get it out was McDowell, and now up top, it's Lundy. Up top now finds in the middle. Spinning inside, Austin. He too strong off the back iron. Juice playing pursuit. Now will take it up the other end of the floor, dribbling right hand. Now he gets down low to Juice. Hot pass, couldn't handle it. Puts it up and Austin blocks it. AJ Austin, 6'5", showing you all that length he has. Now going by McDowell, swung all the way into the far corner. He's gonna get it back down to Austin, who goes over. Juice can't get it. Good defense again by AC Flora. They're limiting Austin, who averages 12 points a game. He's been held to 2.
Yeah, who's the guy from Lancaster is really good?
I was telling my dad about it this weekend. Gosh, I can't remember his name. I can picture him exactly.
Yeah, I know. But he wouldn't have missed
good cut by Juice underneath, right-handed layup. But yes, he was the same way.
He was hitting all of those like inside.
Yes.
Whereas, AJ, right?
Yeah, that's AJ. AJ Austin is the one here for Fountain Inn.
Yeah,
I'll have to look at him.
Quite got to touch it.
Yep. Austin gets inside, pump fake, goes into the paint, puts it up, and gets the tough and one. Foul's going to go against Corbin or Connor Wiley.
the basket.
Looked like he lost it and just kind of threw it up at the last second and it worked.
First team foul against the Falcons. Kendall Bird on the other end of the whistle. First personal foul. Jakari Wilson checks in for foul min. Amari Smith. And Rob Johnson back in the game. Spence West also on the court.
Free throw missed by Austin. Sorry, some life stuff's been going on, but we're all good here. Oh, almost a good defense, good hands. I think that was Lundy who got his hand on it. Got it all the way to the rack. No, that was Lundy. Got his hand on it. It was Moody.
My clock camera has been drifting a little bit. I need to reset that when the quarter ends.
You're used to lacrosse. You're not used to basketball. Now Corbin dribbling into traffic, got lucky. It was only out on it. Looks like Wilson, Jakari Wilson check in. Will, after a very short sit on the bench, comes back in. It'll be Corbin Wiley who will check out. An 11-9 lead here for AC Flora in the early going. 52 seconds left to go in a quick first quarter, I feel like.
Yeah, that's kind of fun, but
yeah. Girls will play home tomorrow. They play Emerald and Seneca. They play Seneca here at home. Yeah. Will drives baseline, kick near corner to Amari. Couldn't handle it initially, so he'll get it back up to Kendall up top. Or that's Rob, excuse me, who loses the handle. Great defense from Fountain Inn. Connor gonna be able to get on it now. Rob near wing three, just off the mark. A good rebound from Amari, who saves it. Spence West right wing, just off the back iron. Excuse the loud noises from me. Ball on the floor, timeout call. Good one from Sadler. Excuse the headphone check, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's not fun.
I was getting excited.
Yeah.
I was listening to my Ridgeview highlights on the way back. Some of them. It's been a fun couple weeks, but you know, seems like Will Willard's got to contain and get a little more control, and I feel like see the floor better. But we'll probably go to break, I'm assuming.
All right, yeah, we'll be right back.
Is that Coach? It is Coach Thompson. Oh, so there's a lot of. I'm not sure what just happened. The referees are talking under the basket. It looks to be Fountain Inn basketball, who are in the all maroons here. You know, their logo is dark blue, like midnight blue and silver, but yet they're in maroon. So sure.
I need to change the color of my scorebook.
The scorebook gets better than the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Asking under their own basket. Jordan Davis checks in, and the Falcons will press for what feels like the first time. Almost stolen by Will, 3-on-1. It'll be a right-handed layup by McDowell to tie this one at 11. Good ball movement from Fountain Inn. The Falcons, if you're going to steal, you got to get it. Will pays the price. Now 7-6. Will drives right hand. Goes all the way to the rack. Blocked by Austin. Final 2 seconds will tick down. Now taking it by, and clock runs out on Lundy. It'll be 11-11 after a competitive first quarter. Falcons go on a quick 9-0 run. That's responded immediately after a 6-0 run, and we're tied here at the Nest. Welcome back to the next 11-11. Again, Falcons went on a 9-0 run in the middle of that first quarter, which was responded by a 6-0 by Fountain Inn. And there's the first foul against Austin. He tried to reach in against Connor Wiley, who almost lost the handle after a handoff from Will. One thing I have learned about the Furies, that is their real name, yes. They are aggressive, and they like being aggressive. They're not going to go down not being aggressive. Now Will from under his own basket will get it to Spence, and now up to Rob, right of the logo. Rifles one to Will, far wing, up to Connor. Falcons in their all whites going from right to left. 7:40 to go here in this first half, 11-11. Connor drives left side, now kicks it near corner, Rob Johnson, bang! Rob gets on the board, gives the Falcons a 3-point advantage, 14-11, 30 seconds into this one. Fountain Inn 14-11. They finished third in their region, coming off a loss to West Side, 55-60. They'll bounce it over to Lundy. Now up top is Moody. All the way swung into the near corner, Wilson. He'll dribble it out up top, back to Lundy. Lundy, the lone sophomore, drives left, throws it right into Will Willard's foot, so it's stolen by AC Flora, 2-on-2. Will, nice fake pass on the right block, spinning off the backboard. Will Willard up to 9 points here of the 16 AC Flora's accumulated in the opening 9 minutes of this game. Up top, it's Moody. Falcons playing a 2-3 zone. We'll see how they attack it. Was man. They've gone to this zone trying to be a little more passively aggressive rather than just playing man. Nice dribbling by Lundy. Gets it to Moody, far corner. He now runs into trouble. Wilson. Falcons doing a good job of neutralizing Austin since that opening couple of minutes. Will doing a great job there. Moody tried to dribble right. Will took it away, and now Lundy has it near corner. He'll dribble right of the logo, being guarded by Rob. A tough jumper off the backboard and too strong. Rebounded by Connor Wiley. He's off and running. Rob Johnson, long two on the way, left wing. That's good. It'll be a 2. He's starting to feel it. 5 quick points for Rob here. The Falcons, after 11-11, 7-0 sprint here. Now a trap in the near side off Spence West. It was Fountain Inn at the end of the first quarter who was aggressive. All of a sudden, AC Flora turned the intensity up about 5.
Yeah, when we hit shots, our defense is really good.
Correct.
It doesn't seem to correlate, but it does.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those where you don't think it has any mention, but when you hit shots, you get more confidence, and that's what feels like. Rob's been getting confidence. A good trap by Rob and Spence on the foul, or the midline. Now Eubanks checks back in the game, one of the starters. He'll hand it off to Wilson. He gets it back to McDowell. Now, nice job, nice cut. Blocks Wilson. About an 8-footer blocked by Amari. Falcons on the break, it's Will. Passes it, now Spence, straight away, Trey. Just off the side of the iron, rebound, and they're gonna call over the back off Amari Smith. Good box out from McDowell.
They could have gone the other way with that.
It looked like a good box out from my end. Well, yes, obviously it was definitely not a foul, but
like
yes.
No, but like you can call the foul by boxing out.
It looked like a good box out from my angle.
You have to keep
Rob, nice job from Robin Spence. Another trap, almost stolen was Will, but he loses it on the far sideline. Coach Sadler saying that's the second time it's happened, warning his point guard. This time it's Eubanks not to dribble into it, because Spence and Rob being very, very aggressive. And he'll dribble right on the logo. High pass over to McDowell right around the foul line. Active hands from Amari. He'll hand it off to Eubanks, who shoots a foul line jumper. That one too strong. Rolls off. McDowell gets his own rebound. That one strong off the backboard. It was actually Lewis who grabbed the board, who missed the shot. Will snags it in and now dribbles it. Falcons will recollect and get it back to Willard, right wing, way outside the perimeter. Now swung all the way. Rob Johnson, far corner, and he's on fire. 8 points in the corner. The Falcons responding a 10-0 run. Eubanks will get it inside, now into the near corner. McDowell dribbling into traffic. He loses the handle. Connor Wiley picks his pocket. Falcons doing everything on the defensive end, which has sparked their offense. And Rob Johnson, another one of those seniors who wants to end his time in the nets with a win. Nice move from Carter, and one! Got McDowell in the air. The up and under is good. 12-0 run for the Falcons all of a sudden. Looks like Fountain Inn took that momentum back at the end of the first quarter. It's a 23-11 lead with 4:30 to go here in this first half, and all of a sudden, Student section on fire. Players starting to feel it at home, and they've pulled a little away from an aggressive Fountain Inn team.
Is it 12-0 this quarter? What was the score to get to the quarter?
11-11. It's 12-0.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. I knew you were saying 12-0 run. I was just, yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Good. It's good to ring it in because it just shows what this quarter's been in the first 3.5 minutes. But of course, a long way to go. The and one is pure from Connor. Kendall will check in for Spence, who will run off. So far, the Falcons did a good job being very aggressive, but it's Rob and Will combining for what's been 17 of our 24 points. Two of the seniors that have led this team coming up big here in the first half so far. Fountain Inn gets past half court, getting inside to McDowell. Now a good pass, far corner three on the way. That one hits. It's Lundy. Good passing results in a three. That ends the 12-0 or the 13-0 run, excuse me. Falcons will have it on their side of the floor, going from right to left in the all-whites. Will dribbles it over to Connor, left wing, being face guarded. Now off the screen, Rob Johnson, right wing three. That one, he just can't hit it. And a good rebound there from their star player, Austin. They'll get into the hands of the point guard, Eubanks. In the all-maroon, he'll go from left to right in their navy blue numbers. Now Eubanks gets it inside. Austin turns into the paint, kicks it out. Lundy, left wing three. That one way too strong, missed everything. And Falcon faithful will let him hear it. So Lundy, that just shows you the duality of basketball. He knocked down a three on the 2 possessions ago. This possession missed basically everything. Well, Kendall Bird, nice drive inside, rolls in. No, just rolls out. He took it from the left wing all the way to the right block, just couldn't find the bottom of the net. Now on the other end, good hands from Will as it looks to be a pass to Cunningham near wing off of McDowell, but it's going to go off of Willard. Falcons defense ramped up that intensity here. They lead by 10. It's 24-14, 3:20 to go in the first half. Eubanks has to get to Cunningham, over up top now to Austin. Austin dribbling into the paint, spins on the right block. That one's too short. Juice Thompson is doing wonders against Austin. Will have it right wing. Passes to Rob, far corner, and that one tries to get inside to Juice. Almost stolen by Austin. Now right wing three from Rob. Just too strong. Connor will not have a chance to save it to hit this baseline. And Rob, after 8 quick points here in this second quarter, he's gone a little cold, 0 for his last 2. Eubanks will dribble up, careful not to dribble into the trap. He'll get it to Lundy, back to Eubanks, right side, right of the logo. He'll stay outside the perimeter and get it back to Lundy, and Eubanks, him just throwing the ball back and forth on a stroll. He'll drive on Juice, right side, way too strong, hit no rim. Connor will snag the board. He'll go the other way quickly. Falcons get it to their star player, Will. Willard underneath, the reverse layup. That one's going to be a hack, no basket, but he'll get 2 at the line. Foul will go against Cunningham, number 11, his first.
Yeah, I'm just checking my stream.
No, you're good.
Making sure everything's good.
I'm trying to get back in the rhythm. It's been a weird couple of weeks, so we're.
Yeah, we haven't done that much basketball.
That was all I was saying, and I probably some of it was because I was sick. I think lacrosse has eaten into some of that. Will misses the first, so it feels like basketball season kind of. I blink and I miss it. Is that the same with you? It's kind of like a blink and you miss basketball season?
I mean, the start of it was weird because we hardly had any home games before Christmas.
Yeah.
And then no local either Thanksgiving or Christmas tournaments.
Now Will hit the second, so he's up to 10 points, 25-14 lead, and maybe that's a little bit of why this team, was a little sluggish in the middle of the season. It kind of felt like a whirlwind. Because we were playing 500 basketball, nice pass. McDowell to Austin, who never got the pass in midair and put it up in midair. He's at 6. 16-25 point lead for AC Flora. Kendall, left side. He'll drive, now kick it out. Swung all the way to the far corner. Underneath to Juice. Good hands from Austin. Steals it away. And now Fountain Inn off and running, but Cunningham loses it. It's going to be actually tipped out by Lundy after the ball was just passed around like a hot potato in midair. We're playing 500 basketball for the middle of the region, what I was going to say, and then all of a sudden, toward the end, I think we pretty much went 6-1 with our only loss to Lancaster.
Yeah.
Just the way that this team has sort of found its identity and its fast tempo. course, it's led by that man with the ball, Will Willard. He'll dribble it up top, now gets it down low to the right block, Juice. Pass over Connor Wiley, gets a man in the air, dribbles inside to the baseline. About a 10-footer off the mark, too strong, rebounded by Austin. He will slow the tempo up, gets it to Lundy, swings it over to Eubanks. Falcons will get back in their zone. 1:25 to go. Falcons up 25-16 here in this second quarter as it starts winding down. Eubanks passes over down to Lundy. Tries to get it inside to Austin. Tough turnaround jumper in the face of Juice, too strong. Arrows over to Will, who collects and calms. Now Will slow the tempo down. He had a phenomenal start to this game. Has slowed down a little in this second quarter with only 3 after his 7 opening quarter points. He'll have it right wing. Now a long pass to Spence in the near corner. In the all-whites, he'll dribble around in his pure white shoes. Now he'll get it back to Will up near the logo. A little to the right, being face guarded by Lundy.
It's kind of some old school white shoes, right?
I mean, they're pure, and he'll give it to him. Connor driving left side, gets into the middle of the paint. He'll get a hack, and he'll shoot 2. Foul gonna go on McDowell. Connor took that one right to the logo, just drove straight in. That's what you like to see them being aggressive with 36 seconds to go in this first half.
First personal.
Hey, I mean, you know, I wonder how long he's had those old school white shoes. You know, it's one of those where he's been playing basketball for Flora with the same group of kids forever.
Yeah. I guess I said they were Nikes.
Now Connor, he'll shoot 2 from the charity stripe.
Just see him wear some all-white canvas Converse. That'd be amazing.
Connor with his blue shoes, the blue Nikes. He'll high arc the first one. Now he'll try to hit the second with 36 seconds to go. Falcons up to a double-digit lead yet again. Another high arcing shot. That one rattles home. It's a 27-16 point lead for AC Flora. 30 seconds to go here in this opening half. Fountain in, almost a loss. Is that backcourt? Yes, it is. Eubanks, the lackadaisical pass, but it was even more lackadaisical by Lundy, who just lost the ball. No one was in his face and cost them potentially the last possession of this first half with no shot clock.
That's tough. He just stepped both feet across and then lost the ball.
So, be Amari Smith coming in for Juice. Now, going to play some offense in the last 30 seconds. 29.1 to be exact. Will receive it in the backcourt, now takes it to the front. Swings it to Rob, being face guarded by Eubanks, dribbles up top, runs into danger, and so Will have to come and grab it. 15 seconds to go. Will bounces it to Connor Wiley near wing with 12. Falcons will hold for the last shot, and they're probably gonna get it. Connor driving left hand, get left block with the left over. Austin too strong. Amari Smith gets the rebound and gets fouled underneath. So he'll get 2. McDowell can't believe it. It'll be against him. It's his second. Looks like a little discombobulated last possession for AC Flora. Connor had to put just a layup up to get a shot up. Good defense, I think, by Austin underneath, but the rebound fell into the hands of Amari Smith, who will shoot 2, who's trying to find the scoreboard for the first time tonight, Jeff. First one, right hand, pure.
I found it.
He did. Told you. This has been a dominant, though, second quarter for AC Flora. It was 11-11 going into it. Now it's 28-16. Do the math with me. 17-5 run.
Nice. I'll take that every time.
I mean, no complaints on our end. Amari will shoot his second. 3.4 seconds for Fountain in. That one rolls out, so they'll have to go. McDowell, get it over to Eubanks. Half-court heave. Way too short, hits nothing, and that will do it. Falcons, after a competitive first quarter, turned up the intensity in the second. Good defense, good offense, and it's a 17-point lead.
All right, sorry about that brief interruption. I was switching over to the Starlink.
Will.
But I was able to increase the bit rate, and we're back in 4K. We're back in 1080p. All right. Oh, I should probably advance the border.
That's all right.
Yeah. I mean, I guess while I'm here, you might as well. Quarter. All right.
You ready for some second half basketball?
If you could go ahead and stop the music.
That'd be very cool. I guess they're waiting for something. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, hold on. Let me mute. All right.
Maybe next Monday.
We're back. That was no, it should be they do two
Oh no,
a
it
week.
should be Thursday. Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, so Alex is just saying that the tip-off for the Lancaster game
Yes.
starts late.
Yeah, so it's about 7 o'clock is when our tip-off is. So we won't technically know our fate yet, but you could probably.
It would be shocking.
Yes, it'd probably be the bigger upset. It'd be a bigger. No, it wouldn't be a bigger upset than West Side losing in football. No, good hands there. Cunningham tipped the pass. Now going from right to left will be Fountain Inn. They trail 28-16 here against our Falcons. Trying to respond after a rough second half, and that's a nice move from McDowell. He gets inside and gets two after a collection step, gets past Amari Smith.
Yeah, there's a lot more parity in basketball.
Yes. Again, Falcons separating what separated the #1 seed and the #8 seed this season when they played each other twice was 9 points, including a maybe timeout that could have went in favor of the Falcons. Could saw overtime. Now Will Lord gets by his man, gets into the paint, shoots a floater, and that falls. Will Willard up to 12 points. He and Rob have a 20 of our 30. For the other side, Fountain Inn, it's really A.J. Austin and A.J. McDowell. They have 10 of their 18. Fountain Inn on their end, going from right to left in the all maroons. It's McDowell spinning to the right block. Amari Smith face guarding, fall away, layup too strong off the back iron. Rebounded by Rob, who just hands it to Will. Lord had 10 points in that first half. Opened up the scoring with a floater for AC Flora to get two. It's a 12-point lead. Rob slashes, now pass. Will Lord left wing, three all alone. That one just a bit off the mark. It'll be rebounded by Lundy. And we'll work into the middle. Now near corner pass over to McDowell. Underneath, that one's too strong off the mark to Austin. Rebounded and taken in by Wiley. 3-on-2. Wiley takes it all the way to the hoop. Right-handed layup too strong. Amari Smith collects and puts it back up. 32-18-point lead for AC Flora. Trying to increase that tempo. Almost a trap. They'll get it down to the far corner. McDowell, who throws it into Spence, I think, who put it right back into the stands. I think is what happened. Is that what you saw?
I think so.
It was so quick, I really couldn't tell. Yeah. Almost like he threw it out of bounds himself, McDowell. Well, Fountain Inn will pass it in. They'll get it up top now over to Lundy. Near corner will be Cunningham being guarded by Wiley. Now, elbow line extended, no good. Pass back out to Cunningham, who tries to rip through, and there'll be a foul by Rob on the drives. No Shot was put up, but it will be Rob's first.
Foul called against number 4, Rob Johnson. That's his first.
It's been a relatively clean game from both sides. Only 3 fouls aside. Rob, Connor, and Amari have 1 apiece. Cunningham, Austin have 1 apiece. McDowell for Fountain Inn has 2. Eubanks passing under his own basket, gets a wide open look, far corner. That one's pure from Lundy. It's Lundy's second 3 of the day. An 11-point lead, 32-21, 5:20 to go here in this third quarter. Falcons in their all-white, scoring from left to right. It'll be Spence left to the logo, now dishing it over to Connor on that left wing. He'll take it up top, gets it over to Will Willard, right wing. Will trying to collect himself, spins towards this sideline, can't find any help, so he'll get it over to Rob, who passes it behind Spence, out of bounds.
Fountain takes possession.
This is what the Falcons did in that first quarter. The game sped up a little too fast for them, out of their reach, and they started throwing the ball away. That's Rob's second turnover on a pass like that. Nice bounce, Eubanks. Now into the far corner, it's Lundy. Gets it inside, now a pass over. This one's actually Lundy, near corner 3. Back iron too strong, great rebound from Amari. Gets it over to McDowell.
I've mentioned that he might be my favorite Flora player, right?
Amari Smith?
Yeah, I think I've mentioned
I think you've
earlier.
mentioned it.
Yeah, he just does all kinds of things. You know?
He's one of the more underrated players on this squad.
Yeah.
Personally, I like Rob.
Oh, yeah.
So Rob gets the handoff wide open at the free throw line. He'll bury the jumper.
Johnson.
See, he heard me.
Yeah, what's not to like, you know?
Yeah. 34-21 point lead for AC Flora. McDowell drives in, gets deflected by Connor, stolen by Amari.
Yeah, it was.
Falcons now have it the other way. Spence West wide open, right wing 3. That one skips out. How did that work? Hit every part of the rim but the bottom of the net. Now Eubanks across the midline. No looker up top to McDowell. Eubanks will have it now left wing. Will converges, so he bounces it all the way to Cunningham, now the right side. Eubanks, left wing 3, who gets it back from Cunningham, too strong. Connor collects. 3:45 to go, Falcons on the lead. No look pass, Rob wide open, far corner. Rattle at home. 5 points in the corner for Rob. Timeout, Fountain Inn. The Falcons open up a 16-point lead. Just over halfway to go in this third quarter. This is what you want, Jeff, in a home playoff game.
That was nice. All right, so 16.
16-point lead, 37-21.
I feel a little bit better.
You're
Got a
feeling
lot
all
of work
right.
to do, though. All right, we'll be back. All right.
That was a short timeout, and a game that we were thinking was gonna be a little closer is turning out to be more floor-oriented, just because I think the intensity on defense has been dialed to 100 for AC Flora today.
Yeah. Hitting shots, playing defense.
And that's how you win ball games, believe it or not.
It really is.
Falcons will press. They'll get it past half court. Fountain Inn right to left in the all maroons with their midnight blue jerseys. Now a pass over to Lundy, back to Eubanks, right of the logo. High pass to Lundy, near corner, he drives baseline, gets into the blocked by Juice, who came into the game for Amari Smith. He's played phenomenal tonight underneath, and now the Falcons will bring it up. Rob Johnson back to Corbin Wiley, who hasn't played much just because of the length of Fountain Inn, but he provided some good minutes early. They're gonna call a foul, I think, on Connor Wiley off a push-off. Could be against Lundy. Looked like he got a little high on Lundy, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, they're gonna say on Juice underneath. Interesting.
Amir Moody checks in for Fountain.
Moody will check back in, matching the size of Corbin Wiley. Both of them topping out probably near the 5'6" range. That's like me. That's why I never played basketball.
So that's your favorite player.
I like Corbin. He's scrappy.
Yeah, yeah.
McDowell outside the perimeter. Backs toward the free throw line. Now pass over to Moody, who will just dribble it right near the Falcons' eye on the logo. 2:45 to go. Falcons up 37-21 against Fountain Inn, the visiting Furies. Now a high pass from Austin over to the far corner. It's reeled in by Lundy, now back to Austin. Spinning into the paint, 5-footer, lost the handle on it in the air. They're gonna say out of bounds by AC Flora.
How is that?
How? Looked like he threw it out of bounds himself, and I think the official thought it was Spence who tipped it. It was not. Spence is arguing his case underneath, but Jeff is laughing in the corner over here.
Oh, no.
So anyways, they'll get it up top to Lundy. They pass it under their own baskets. Moody, far wing. Falcons will still have the 16-point lead with 2:25 to go. No complaints on that end. Swung all the way around. 3 ball on the way from Wilson near corner. That one arrows out. Nice job from Austin to collect. Passes over to Moody. Right wing 3 that time. That one almost wedgies off the backboard. It'll go into the hands of Juice, but a foul before that happens. It was Wilson. Went over the back on Wiley. Connor Wiley to be exact.
That's his first.
The junior at guard picks up his first foul, and the Falcons will pass under their own basket. Full court press by Fountain Inn. The first time they're going to press all game. We'll see if the Falcons, how they break it. It seems to be Connor Wiley taking up the near sideline. He'll just power past Lundy. Spence will have it outside the perimeter on that far wing. Now the Connor Wiley far corner. He collects, gets it over to Rob. Back over to Spence near wing. Gets it back to Juice. Post move, working on Austin. That one rolls in. Juice, his second bucket of the game. 39-21 AC Flora. As their press working wonders. Moody has to get it back half court, and they finally get it to McDowell near the foul line. Dribbles in, good low post move, but he can't get it in to the bottom of the net. Maybe another good block from Juice as Corbin will take it up. Now Rob, far corner, bounces underneath to Juice, and that one's going to be out off of, looks like a combination of Wilson and McDowell. They're doing a good job defending him underneath, but they just can't stop him. Brendan Wilson will check in for the first time. But what are you saying, Jeff?
Big body.
Big, correct. Juice is, what is he, about 6'4", 6'5", and
6'5",
2 something?
I think I look up to him.
Offensive lineman in football is the easiest way to put it. High pass, Spence somehow straddles the midline, and he'll keep it in the front court. Now, underneath the Juice in the right block, trying to low post, just bully ball. It works right against Austin.
That's what I've been waiting for.
You saw it all in middle school with Creighton, and now you're seeing it here at Flora. Trap on the far side of Lundy. It's kicked out of bounds. It'll stay in possession of looks like Fountain Inn. They're going to say it's off of Connor Wiley trying to plead his case, but a good trap from Wiley and Willard on that far corner just past half court.
Hey, quick math. We're on a 30-10 run since the first quarter.
What a... It's 41-21. It was 11-11 going out of the first quarter. 1:03 to go.
Good at math.
I know, Jeff, you are showing off your expertise. Gets it down to Austin near the baseline. Can't collect, so almost a near pass to Wilson. Somehow finds the hands of Moody on the near wing. I mean, that just almost like it was a magnet just going right to his hands. 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 20-point lead for AC Flora in the opening round of the playoffs. Now swung to the right side, gets into the lane, too strong off the mark, rebounded by Will Willard. Shot was put up by Lundy, who's had a quiet game other than his 2 threes. Lundy, he averages just under 12 points a game, but so far has not found the mark here tonight. 25 seconds left. We'll see how aggressive Willard is as he's right of the logo. Now Corbin Wiley, he'll shoot a near corner 3, and that one airballs into the hands of Cunningham. He's going to work quickly with 15 seconds. He'll stop on a dime, pass it to Moody. Swung all the way to the corner, it's Lundy. Driving baseline against Spence, goes up and under, and he'll get fouled by Juice with the body with 7 to go. That's his second.
E.J. Lundy to the line for 2 shots.
So Lundy trying to get on the scoreboard. That's not a 3.
That's his second. Third.
Our favorite Falcons coming back in, Jeff.
All right.
Spence, or Rob and Amari.
Both come back in the same time. That's awesome.
Lundy for the first shot. That one skips out. Corbin and Juice will go out. Looks for some offense here.
All right, 7.6 seconds is plenty of time.
Juice and Corbin will check out. Amari and Rob check in. 7.6 seconds, as you said. Enough time to get a Will Willard or Rob Johnson or Amari Smith 3.
Sorry, Amari Smith 3.
Or Connor Wiley or Spence West. Either one. Lundy will make the second free throw. 7 seconds. Will splits the double team into the paint. Just puts a nice easy floater up. Short arms it though. Rebounded by Amari. That one can't find the bottom of the net, and that will do it here in the third quarter. A good quarter though for AC Flora. Another good one. 44-22, and Falcons have doubled up the Furies here going to the fourth. Well, as we're set to begin the fourth, what could be the final quarter for about 6, 7 seniors on this team. I think 6, right? I'm not
Final home quarter.
Final home quarter, yes,
Oh,
correct.
geez.
My bad. I meant to say home
What are
quarter.
you predicting here?
Hey, calm down. We have a double-digit lead, exactly 22 points. Nice pass underneath, but it's a little too far for Connor. Great idea, just a little too hot. As the final home quarter probably kicks off, barring some massive upsets in our bracket, it would take a couple double-digit seeds winning for us to play a home again, which never count out.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Actually, it would be very, very unlikely next round, so Thursday. But yeah, I mean, it could happen.
it's never unlikely,
I mean,
you know. Seems like there's no
elements that-
dominant team, as you said earlier, with basketball. So maybe we could get some luck. Bounces inside. Moody with the mid-range. That one too strong off the back, and they're going to say a foul on Connor Wiley? Interesting.
Because honestly, if Dreer is in our half of the bracket, are they? Because they'd be like a 10
know.
or 11 seed if they are.
That's his first.
And I mean, that's a good team.
Yes. Again, there's a lot of good teams, I think, in basketball. This team was third in their region. I feel like they're not a third-place team, but I guess our defense has just kind of turned it to 100 as of late. I'm looking right now, by the way. Seems on our side of the bracket.
That's
Call
a illegal
foul.
pick.
Oh, illegal screen. Nice. We'll take it. So the only chances we have are Seneca and Berea.
That's his first.
Oh, so Drew's not.
Yeah, Drew's playing Blue Ridge on the lower half of the bracket.
But if they won out to the
State championship?
Upper State, but Upper State wouldn't be at home anyways.
Nice, yeah. Let's just hope we play Dreer again.
Yeah.
In the Battle of the Forest Acres. Oh, bad pass there from Will. Brendan Wilson picks it off. Now all the way to the corner, near corner for Lundy. He's good for a 3 a quarter, but hasn't hit one there. It's off the back iron, rebounded by Will, who he'll direct the offense. Gets stolen from behind by Wilson. They're going to call a foul. His first one.
I mean, their three-point shooting's got to be what, like 2 for
It's not ideal. I'll tell you that.
15 or 20?
Yeah, so our girls play Seneca tonight. We'll play Daniel if we win.
Let's say tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow, my bad. Tomorrow we play Daniel, and after they play R&E. But we could play Camden, we could play Lawrence. West Side, South Side is the #1 team in the state is South Point. We've also played very well both times.
Yeah. And for that girls' game, unless I can somehow revive my laptop at home, if you want to watch it, you got to come here.
You know, we'll be over. Don't worry, we'll probably be over at the doing some
lacrosse
scrimmages. The season gets underway in a week, right? Oh, nice.
Yeah, next week.
Lundy lost the handle, 2-on-1. Will Willard left-handed layup, too strong, but Rob grabs the board. Turnaround jumper is good. Rob has 15 points in what could be his final game of the nest. Will 12 in what could be his final game. 46-22 point lead, and AC Flora has done it all since that first quarter.
Hey, we got a big B-team scrimmage on Saturday.
Oh, really? Who are we playing?
Chapin.
What time?
12 o'clock, I think.
I might make that if you want me to.
Yeah.
Near corner
it'll be
3,
fun.
Rob, bang! Well, with the stats unavailable to me, I'm not sure what Rob's career high is, but he's got to be pushing it. He has 19. Am I wrong? Or
Yeah,
feels
well,
right.
he had that one game where he lit up.
Lundy left wing 3, no dice. Spence West grabs the board. I want to see him get on the board. He and Corbin both do not have any points. What could be their final game at home? Now, so I think Spence has only taken 1 or 2 shots tonight, so I would love to see him just pull a logo 3. That'd be fun for me.
That'd be nice.
Come on, Will.
Like right in there.
That's Will.
But yeah.
That's Will. But yes,
Just
correct.
Spence.
Come on, Spence. Just put one up. Seems like the baseball team showed out, though, in their camo.
Yeah.
Looks like it mostly baseball, maybe a little soccer, lacrosse over there. Near corner 3, Rob again off the mark, just a little too strong. I was ready to call it. Stolen by Will, saves it as he flies into the deck. Rob takes it in on the other end, too strong to layup, but he gets fouled. Will Willard put his body on the line. Looked like the Fountain Inn student section was chirping him a little bit. After Will, did you get that dove into the?
That was crazy. Did he go over the bench?
Yeah, he went over the bench. It was so nonchalant, I just wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
It's his second.
Casually whips it all the way down court.
And it was one of those where Rob was like, I guess I'll just run and grab it.
I mean, if he puts out that effort, you gotta go for it.
Exactly. I didn't think Rob was going to catch up to it, and he did. Yeah. Rob hits his first one.
Amir Moody checks in.
A game that looked very promising for Fountain Inn turned almost nightmarish after the first quarter. It was stifling defense. Falcons holding Fountain Inn to 11 points since the end of the first quarter. If you do the math with me, that's around 20 minutes of game time.
Minutes of the game before we go for AC Flora Falcons.
Which means they're averaging just under 5 points a game, or half a point a minute. Yeah. It's impressive for AC Flora.
Yeah, good defense, yeah.
Good defense, and they'll probably set up a date with Lancaster on Thursday. Of course, barring Jeff randomly saying he wants to go. Probably have to watch that one from home.
Thursday.
I have to work Thursday, but I promise you I'll get it off if we go. And one for Austin.
AJ Austin, counter basket.
Problem is, for B team,
Connor Wiley on the foul.
we have to
That's his
implement
second.
an offense
Second
between
team
now and
foul.
Saturday.
That seems a little hard.
It takes more than a couple days, yeah.
I trust me, I wasn't expecting to go to Lancaster, but I said that's why I said if you somehow wanted to go, I would go, but
Yeah.
I was not expecting it. Second free throw, or the N1 free throw, excuse me, from Austin's good. He's up to 9 points. And that'll go out of McDowell as Will was trying to get around him. I'm trying to see their basketball. Texas Fury, Foothills Fury. I don't see any Fountain Inn Fury. I was going to see if AJ Austin was committed anywhere, but I couldn't find it. Corbin almost lost in the backcourt. Got to get it past him. They'll call a timeout. Smart play from Corbin. Or Connor, excuse me. I apologize, Connor. I said Connor the first time, Corbin the second time, Connor the third time.
Yep.
It happens.
All right, we'll be right back. All right.
Well, I'm not sure how much time we have. Does it carry over after the timeout to get past half court? As Kendall's back in the game. I think he had Spencer around midcourt and he gives it to him. Now up top to Kendall, 3-on-1. But Kendall just will smartly slow it up. Now we'll get it down to Amari Smith, who's wide open for the easy two.
Wait, what were you saying about timeouts?
I was wondering, after the timeout, does the 5-second count carry, or the 8-second count carry over?
No.
I didn't think so.
10-second clock starts over.
Now get it down low. Good defense from Connor. Finds the hands of Austin. He'll get the and one floater.
AJ Austin, counter basket. Spence West on the foul. That's his first. Third team foul.
So the
Johnson checks in.
I'm not having a stroke. The clock over to our left keeps going out, right? It says 4.0
Correct.
right now.
I can't. I don't look at that one.
The last digit keeps flashing.
I just can't see it because that's not where I am.
Yeah.
Austin hits the and one.
I just thought it was going crazy.
You're not. I mean, you are.
Well,
but
it might be.
You're not. Not
but
there.
not because of the clock.
Correct. Almost a stolen pass from Connor. Instead, he'll collect and he'll get fouled by McDowell. That's his third.
Foul call against Fountain Inn's number 0 in McDowell. That's his third.
I don't think he's committed anywhere, but I do see there. If you are Mr. Austin, I apologize.
Yep.
You know, doing all my homework at the game, of course. That's what great broadcasters do.
Yeah. Well, it's real time.
Exactly. Well, I didn't expect to have a home game until about less than 24 hours ago, to be honest.
Yeah.
Connor gets inside, loses his dribble, so Will get it near corner, but he opts to not take the three and will just pass up top.
Yeah, I just went to the High School League's website just to see who we were playing.
That's exactly what I said. Did you see my
Like,
text?
wait,
I think I said, Jeff, we have a home game. I was watching Ohio State lose to Michigan because of course I was, and then I was like, oh, we have a home game tomorrow. I was like, are we doing that? Because the expectation was to not have a home game, and all of a sudden we do. We got lucky. We had to be the exact 8 seed to have a home game, and we got it. We'll take it. No complaints. Falcons have successfully run off about 30 seconds off this clock. Now Connor dribbles inside. They'll finally foul Cunningham. Cunningham was just kind of trying to, I guess, limit the damage.
Or double bonus.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we're fine.
Against number 11, Terry Cunningham. That's his third. 15th.
5?
Huh?
5 fouls.
Yeah.
Connor Riley to the line, shooting 2.
Well, Connor will shoot 2. He's up to 6 points. All of them came in the first half, looking for his first second half buckets and what would be his final home game. High arcing free throw is good. It's always nice for our seniors to go out and win at home, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Last year we did it as well in the first round of the playoffs. It was kind of like the girls of this year. We just weren't able to stream that game for, I think, lacrosse reasons. Or just because lacrosse is the busy time for one streamer.
Yeah, so Richland 1 is proposing changing the school calendar.
Yeah.
So it would be one thing, right?
Yeah.
Change the create a like a 2-week fall break and then a 2-week spring break. The problem is that if it's just Richland 1, it's not South Carolina High School. It means like you don't change the calendar, which basically means you're taking a month away from the summer for like football players or for athletes, because like they're not gonna. Like, there's still games going on. Yeah. Even during those breaks.
Interesting. That's weird.
And so I don't know. Like, it would be cool. We'll talk about it after this commercial break. All right. Yeah, so I was just
you want me to explain the exact same thing you just told me?
The game's over, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean.
So like the thing is if the statewide education system decided to do a year-round calendar, so you'd end up with an extended break, sometime in the fall, sometime in the spring. It'd be one thing, because then you could actually change the sports calendar, so like the fall break would happen at the end of the fall sports season, and then the spring break would happen at the end of the winter sports season. So you don't even have an overlap of seasons. You don't have this problem where like football players have to practice every day during the fall break, and baseball, soccer, and lacrosse players have to practice every day during the spring break, and playing games during those breaks. And you could make it so that you don't have like the problems where athletes wanting to play baseball and basketball, having to join the season a third of the way through. Assuming they get deep into the playoffs.
Because baseball, it feels like the basketball of baseball is so brutal. I mean, football, basketball is a little brutal, but also you do get a little bit of leeway at the end of November. Yeah. But with baseball, I mean, baseball is pretty much, they're in full swing right now. They've got scrimmages, they're ready. Like they're pretty much gearing up to go. Same with lacrosse. Like imagine if a basketball player wanted to play lacrosse. Yeah. Luckily, we don't have one on our team that would play it, but you get the idea. It's just like one of those like. Lacrosse is, we're a week away from starting the season. Oh, travel, nice.
Oh, travel. I was about to put points on the board.
But it's so like, it's the same thing though. It's like.
Yeah, but you can't, like if Richland won, like unilaterally changes the school calendar. I mean, it's great. Like I kind of like the idea of having a year-round calendar with several breaks throughout instead of a huge summer. Yeah. It's probably better academically. A lot of other countries do that kind of thing. But yeah, like if you don't change the sports calendar, then, and you can't because it's just Richland 1, then you're basically killing all of the time off, or most of the time off for the athletes.
Yeah.
So
It's always fun, you know.
So they don't have my vote.
Really, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Rob still has one free throw to get 20.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh,
this will be for 20.
All right, let's go. Should we let him know? Hey Rob,
Please.
This free throw matters.
This free throw's for you.
Oh,
He
there we
got
go.
20. In his final home game, his high school career, he'll hit it. 55-28 win. Potentially, you know, could come a little farther down. Good hands from Will. Will, going to the dunk. I think he really wanted to, and then just was like, all right, I'll just lay it in.
It was a dunk style layup.
Correct. Almost a 30-point win for your AC Flora, their opening round game. Fountain Inn looked to be matching the intensity early, but again, after the first quarter, it was just all Flora. Nice shot, nice put up. Looks like that will go for Dylan Forrest, number 33, who checked in. Spence, shoot!
Oh,
Spence, it's your final home game. Falcons being polite. I apologize, Spence is a senior for those who are unaware, and he doesn't have a point tonight, so I was hoping he'd get to, you know, get a shot in his final home game, but Falcons will opt to just eat this one. A good season for the Furies. But AC Flora comes in after the first quarter and dominates at home. 57-30. In an opening round victory that will most likely set them with a date. Round 3 with the Bruins of Lancaster.
awesome. That was fun.
That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, people at home, and thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me as well. I mean, of course, you'll hear from us tomorrow night.
It'll just be lacrosse tomorrow night, but we'll try to provide updates to the basketball game if we can.
Made a vow to get better at lacrosse in the last week, so we're going to see how much training I can pay off. You know?
Oh yeah. Awesome. All right, we will see you tomorrow.